Good day, all. Welcome to another raw nonprofit interview with locallegislator.net, where our mission is to be the premier source of local election information in the United States and an advocate for the sustainability of local businesses nationwide. I'm your host, Charles Gates. Every week, we spotlight a locally elected official, a local small business, and a not-for-profit organization doing great things in the community. Today, we are in Williamsburg, Virginia. It is our pleasure to be joined by Erica Ward, the founder and CEO of Devine Concept Group. Good day, Erica.
Hello.
All right, now how are you and what is your role in your organization?
I'm doing great and I'm happy to be here. Happy to have this opportunity. I am the founder and CEO of Devine Concept Group, which is a local nonprofit in the Hampton, Virginia area. And my role is basically to help lead and guide and direct the team that I have in assisting others as they work towards their divine purpose.
Fantastic. And how did you start and what is the background story of your organization?
Oh, wow. Divine Concept Group started as a vision, started as a desire to help women, women who nurture others and are selfless and give back to others, to actually have an opportunity to get away and rejuvenate and replenish themselves. So we started out with just a retreat event that was a women's retreat. We called it Women of Greatness Retreat and Conference. And that first conference was actually held in Lansdowne in Northern Virginia. And as a result, the movement that we began evolved into the need for a nonprofit organization. And then the organization actually saw a need to reach out to the families. And I believe that's also a part of the divine concept. And the divine concept just means that whatever has been given to you, whatever ideas you've been given, we believe they're divinely inspired in order to give you the ability to do what you were created for. So the divine concept, therefore our name Divine Concept Group, our whole purpose is to actually help others as they fulfill what they feel the call is on their life given to them from God.
That is commendable indeed. And through that work, do you also provide other services in the community? Do you do work in the community itself, or do people come to you?
Absolutely, both. We actually have where people can come to us through consultation. If they need referrals to information, if they're looking for information, we have people reach out to us all the time looking for information. I had someone contact me yesterday who just wanted information about copywriting a play. So we try to be there to connect people to the people and the resources so they can fulfill their purpose. We do volunteerism locally as well as in the local community. We go as far as Washington, D.C. and North Carolina to support other people's vision. We do partnerships with music industry, partnerships with those who are authors and writers. We have an authors and writers workshop that we do every February. We also have a United Nations event, a part of our Exceptional Young Achievers Initiative. We have a youth initiative, and the UN experience, we actually go to the United Nations. We take a delegation of individuals who are globally minded, who are focused on actually making a difference in the world, not just locally, but in the world, to expand their understanding of what's happening in the world, to be exposed to people from other cultures and what the issues are around the world. We take youth as our initial focus, but we also have globally minded adults who are interested in being a part of that. And we do that every year in March. We go to the Commission for the Status of Women at the United Nations in New York.
Wow. What exposure for those young ladies.
Absolutely.
And what areas exactly do you serve? I know we're in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia.
Yes.
Do you serve all the Hampton Road cities?
Absolutely. We're available really to anyone who would reach out to us. Our reach has expanded all the way to Uganda, Africa.
Wow.
We have partnerships in Uganda, Africa, in Kenya, also in Pakistan. And we pretty much are here to help people with the connections that they need to accomplish what they do. We did a shoe drive, and one of our challenges, as most small nonprofits is, of course, is funds, is trying to get the funds needed in order to actually make the accomplishments happen and reach the people we're trying to help. So a shoe drive that we've done, we've sent shoes actually successfully to Uganda, and the children there at the Fountain of Life School received shoes that we did a drive here in Hampton for. We're also working towards sending shoes to Pakistan and also to Haiti.
Wow. All right. There are many issues and concerns in our communities that our nonprofits, including yours, may be addressing. However, many people have no idea you or they exist. How do you market to those that don't know who you are?
That, I think, is a common challenge for people who feel they have a purpose, and their main focus isn't really about marketing themselves. Their main focus isn't really about tooting their own horn. They just want to accomplish the mission. They want to accomplish what they feel their purpose is. And oftentimes you actually do have to consider those things as far as marketing, funding, all of those things that come into place when you're a nonprofit. Oftentimes those are challenges because that's not your initial focus. So I think some of the things that we've done is use social media. We've recently added email marketing. We also use a lot of word of mouth. But that can also be a challenge. I think making the connections with the people that can help get the word out about what you're doing is really important.
That is important indeed. Now, what advice would you give to those who are considering starting a nonprofit?
Well, the one thing that I want to encourage you with is if you have a vision and if you have a dream and it won't let you go, then you have to do it. I believe that anything that you have inside of you that's going to make a difference in the world, there will be challenges trying to accomplish it. But that's where the divine concept comes from. We believe that it was God's idea first. And if God gave it to you, then he's going to give you what you need to accomplish it. So don't quit. Don't give up. Seek out the resources that you need. Devine Concept Group is actually here to be a resource to nonprofit organizations. We've actually helped organizations who wanted to start up that felt that they needed to take the next step in being a 501c3. So we provide the tools and the information for them to do that. So seek out the sources of information. Don't be afraid of failures. Don't be afraid of the stumbling blocks that may come along the way. Because if it's in your heart to do it, then God will see to it.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Absolutely.
Now, what does the future look like for Devine Concept Group?
Well, the future for Devine Concept Group, we are working to grow and expand. We are opening up our membership. Every year we have a membership drive that we've been working towards. It's been a small concentrated group of people in the local Hampton, Virginia Beach, Norfolk area, people who have participated. But Devine Concept Group is open to anyone who supports the mission and values of the organization, who want to help other people, and who want help. We also have what we call The Gathering, which is a monthly meeting where we come together and actually support one another's vision. We do activities that actually enrich ourselves. And we're not just women. We have men that are a part of Devine Concept Group. And we have an event called Men of Power. Men of Power is done every April. And that is an event where the men actually come together and work towards encouraging themselves, but also imparting into the lives of young men in a positive way. So developing people more, making more opportunities available, and giving people a venue and opportunity and the capacity to do what they've been called to do. One of my biggest visions is the Life and Vision Center. It's a big dream, but I'm not giving up on that dream. And it's a building where nonprofit organizations can get the support that they need. Young people can come and have entrepreneurial opportunities where we can actually help people to develop and grow. A place where organizations like ourselves constantly are looking for places to have events. We want to be able to be that source eventually. So look for it one day. The Life and Vision Center complex is coming to Hampton. I'm speaking it.
Now, Erica, how can people get more information about Devine Concept Group?
Absolutely. You can visit us at our website. It's Devine Concept Group, DivineConceptGroup.org. And you can find out anything that you want to know about our initiatives, our inception, the things that we're doing for outreach, the things we're doing in our local, national, and international community. We also have a magazine that we're getting ready to relaunch called Unveiled Purpose Magazine. If you're interested in giving positive information that you want to share. You could be published. Some people desire to be published, have never been published. Most every initiative that we do is all about helping people to do what they feel they've been called to do.
That is commendable indeed. I will
Thank you.
definitely be looking forward to that magazine.
Thank you.
Now, what do you think about locallegislator.net?
I think locallegislator.net is amazing. It is an awesome resource. I think you have a very common goal as me and as we do with Devine Concept Group, and that's helping people to be aware, to be informed. You're a resource and a place where people can come to get the information that they need so they can make informed decisions where it concerns the political arena, as well as opportunities for exposure. And I think that is so commendable. It's awesome. And I say thank you from Devine Concept Group for the work that you're doing.
Well said. I couldn't have said that any better myself.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Erica Ward, the founder and CEO of Devine Concept Group. Again, I am Charles Gates from locallegislator.net, where our mission is to be the premier source of local election information in the United States and an advocate for the sustainability of local businesses nationwide. If you are a locally elected official or a small business owner, or as you can see, a nonprofit organizer or CEO or founder in the Hampton Roads or Richmond, Virginia areas and would like a raw interview, go to our Contact Us page at locallegislator.net to let us know. We will come to you. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Local Legislator. Again, I am Charles Gates, where we want you to remember, we're not global, we're local. locallegislator.net. Take care. Till next time.